Obviously, we're all in the aftermath of what was a great trip in accesschina 16. I think it was a suitably social flight over. I think that everyone got the chance to meet with a great group of people. We also got to meet and see a lot of people up in China and in Shanghai in particular that are very relevant to our businesses, our collective businesses and industries down here. I was really glad to see so many people, seeing China for the first time and come away with a really good sense of the opportunity that China presents and some of the challenges. We've been doing some debriefings with a few select groups, particularly our Western Downs Eastern Opportunities Group and the project we're doing with QGC and Shell, which is the start of a export business and nascent stages of becoming an export business for those 5 or 6 family enterprises. From here, now the work really begins for a lot of us. There's business and a lot of follow-up to do with some of the people we met. We made a big impression, particularly with the MOU we signed with the Hangzhou Chamber of Commerce, which Jack Ma from Alibaba used to be the chair of. We think there's some really good upside and opportunities there. Watch this space. Maybe there'll be an access to Toowoomba, maybe they'll be coming down from places like China or other markets in the years and months to come. By the end of this month, or in less than 2 weeks, we'll have our first weekly service air freighter starting with Cathay Pacific. We will be very keen to keep working with Cathay on adding flights to that service. It will be weekly and 1 a week at the start, landing on Tuesday, November 22nd. There won't be much fanfare about this one because it's business as usual. We're just our job now is to make it an unnewsworthy story in terms of making it twice or thrice weekly. We're very keen to hear from people that are potential exporters and customers of that business and put you in touch with Cathay and the freight forwarding fraternity that are supporting that service. Also, but on the demand side, work up into Hong Kong and to other parts of China and Asia that the network extends to, as well as places like North America and Europe, which is the beauty of dealing with Cathay Pacific. We are also presenting as FLA in the ag tech and investment space on November 22nd and 23rd in Brisbane, which is a Queensland Department of Agriculture event, which segues also nicely into the big ones for us. Events for us next year is 400M, which was one of our most successful events this year, held in May. It'll be in May 18, so you'll see some media and announcements around that coming up, so look out for that. It was a fantastic event and it'll be bigger and better in 2017. We then, we'll continue on some of our work with the FTA, work we've done with Austrade and the Australian Trade Commission in explaining FTA stuff, so look out for that information, and I look forward to seeing you all before Christmas and talking to you again in early December.